Yo, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna start now. I know I usually like to wait until people show up. I don't know. I don't know. This game also uh I tried to like do the thing. Yeah, the thing. I'm sorry. I tried to do the thingy where I go into a game before the stream to like set up the volume or anything like that, but the game just starts immediately, and I'm trying to go into it as blind as I can. Not as blind as a bat though, because bats actually have pretty decent vision. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying words, man. I say words. That's what streamers do. But yeah, I believe I have stalled enough. Because I don't care about not playing anymore. I want to play the game, so I'm gonna play the game. All right, that's cool. It's not working. Hell yeah. Oh, sound. Also, anybody make sure that if anybody's here, they yell at me if anything is too loud. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit, but I know there's a bunch of like dialogue and story stuff, so I don't want to be overpowering it or anything like that. I also have no idea which parts I should talk at or not. But this is the game. Look at that. I have a broken wrist. Yeah, broken thing. Oh, okay. The sensitivity's kind of low. But
A lot
oh,
of this
okay.
isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Oh, am I playing? Okay. I'm gonna. Can I? Okay. Sorry, ooh, those are frames. Oh, those are frames. Okay. Maybe don't have everything at ultra. Just to. Okay, that's better.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I feel like I'm gonna get interrupted a lot. Can I run? Shift makes me like zoom in. Oh.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
A lot of the stuff like it
I
it
hadn't been
uses
back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
a lot of stuff like uses the mouse cursor or like the mouse to move it, and I don't
When I
expect
wrote,
it to.
my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Do I go down or up? Do I go down or up? Okay, me go down. Control also zooms in. Both shift and control zoom in my camera for some reason. Oh, I can't go that way. I don't know if there are like secrets or unlockables in this game at all. There's some newspapers about missing people. I love lore. Because I do also kind of wonder if, like, just looking around is only going to get me stuff like that, where it's just like, oh, there's a thing here if you look this way. But I don't know. It's also kind of dark on my end, but I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. This is why games should always start with the brightness thing, because I like being able to see my video games. But yeah, I definitely...
The woods around the house.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Sorry, I thought they were done mowing for today. That is cringe. Can I turn the brightness up a bit? Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, let's just turn it up one notch. I'm sorry.
Comfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Yeah, so I thought the apartment people were done with, lawn mowing stuff today, and apparently they're not. I hope that doesn't interrupt the game too much. But I did just close my window, which should hopefully help. I do really want to explore the other way. Just to see what's up with the other path I didn't take. Is that a deer? Hell yeah.
But now I had questions about
Whoa.
my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay, so I'm probably not supposed to be walking this way. Deer.
The truth is,
Whoa.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Deer went that way. So there's two different paths where like text shows up as you're supposed to be walking towards the house.
No one had driven this
Which
way
is-
in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
I just got an achievement for, I think it said all roads. So I think that's for going down both paths, which is cool. Did I even go all the way down both paths? I don't know when it changed. I'm gonna assume that means I got all the dialogue, though. Yeah, okay. Going back. Boy, do I love slow walking. I can press the shift key to make it look like I'm going faster, though. Nah, it just kind of looks slower because there's less FOV. Oh, the right click also does it. Every button in the game zooms in the... Every button that does something just zooms in the screen. Tab? Nah, tab does not. Spacebar. Spacebar does not jump. F, R. Q. Q does it. E does not. Insane. I love at minimum 4 buttons doing the exact same thing. But there it is. Da house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Ooh, what's that? Shit, it's getting epic. Frog noises, frog noises. More missing. What? Milton Finch? I think that's what it says. Oh, am I preggers? Insane. I'm preggers.
I
That's
asked
huge.
Edith once
Oh,
about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
okay. Dragon in the pond murdered someone. That is good to know. Was one of the lights just on, or was... Okay, it's
As a
just
child,
textures.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
More missing stuff. That's Milton Finch again. Are all of them Milton Finch? All of them are Milton Finch. Everyone. Okay, Milton Finch must have gone missing a lot. It does make sense that I can't run if I'm pregnant, though. Or at least, maybe. It makes more sense than for no reason at all.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was
17-year-old.
afraid of the house.
My shadow is 2 pixels. I don't want to go into the house yet. The house is interesting, but I don't want to go in it yet. So I will go left. Because left sounds interesting. And then I'll probably just run into a locked door. Oh, what are you? Can I crouch? Oh, look at that PNG. What is that? I can't read, but there's definitely stuff down there. There's a garage. Yo, recycling. Woo! And a little peephole.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
That's cool. There's a lot of fun environment stuff in here. I like that. I like that I saw the peephole and then I walked towards it and it instantly moved the camera towards the peephole. Oh. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to go. No, no, let me
Crawling
out.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
No, no, let me out.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Let me out. Let me out. Oh, dude. No, I wasn't ready. Okay. That's kind of annoying. I can't read. Saw. Okay. It's just cool environment stuff. It's almost like this is what would be in a family. You know? Boxes. My family has
For the
boxes.
first time in years, I felt like I was home.
It's cool. I definitely am enjoying the
But
visuals of
instead
this
of a
game.
family, there were just memories of one.
Depression. Loving memory of Lewis Finch. Low textured kitchen. Oh,
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
sorry, I'm trying to read the books. It doesn't look like there's anything of worth.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I can't even get outside of the house. No. There was more to explore. Oh, what are you?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay. That doesn't sound very sanitary.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
But yeah, I do know some stuff.
Mom
Like,
always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah, I do know some stuff. Like, I believe I watched a video about this game a while ago. That it was like an analysis thing, and the video just looked interesting to me. And I remember there was something else to do with that box, but that's just stupid knowledge that probably doesn't mean anything to me right now. I'm also just gonna assume that every single bird I find
Even
in
the
this...
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank. Okay. Well, up it goes. But yeah, no, yeah, every single bird I find in this game I'm going to think is a finch just because I think that that's funny. It's that there's a thing out there. There's a thing that I can't make out what it is. Okay.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay. That's the garret. Why do you have a window into the garage? Okay. I think that that's it for this first floor. Is that... Oh, dude. Cans.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yo. Okay, I guess we shall go upstairs. No,
A
there's
lot
more
of things
dialogue.
got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Alright, upstairs we
After
be
Milton
go.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? Okay. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam
He
spent
was
7
11.
years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay. It's a room that's split in two. That's 11 years. That is also 11 years.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Those are some young deaths. Okay, that one's not as sad. Okay, neither of these are as sad.
The last time I
Still
was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
still a bit weird to see that. I do like all of the paintings or all of the pictures and stuff on this wall. I wish that I could do stuff like that with my place.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara. I bet. Light switch. I heard electricity is out. Except there's a cord going that way. I'm gonna look into Barbara's room first. 16? Jeez. Not a...
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
There are too many young deaths in this family. It's like 2 11s,
Mom
one
must have locked
16.
the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. Can't go that way, I guess. Can't even interact with it again. So I went that way. This is the only other way to go. That looks like where I'm supposed to go, so I'm not gonna. 10. Math is hard.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Little casual, but okay. I guess we go into the open room.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Got it. There is a switch. Or are you a
Bruce told
switch?
me there
Oh.
were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Okay.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What is going on?
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton, the missing one? So Milton's a artist, I
Reading
guess?
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
And now we're in one of the rooms. I forgot the name.
Just like I had no
but-
idea where all this was gonna lead.
And okay, that closed behind me. Bird. It's a Finch. According to that one joke I said
grew
that
up
one
looking at
time.
Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December
oh.
13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving. so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay.
The
Nom
gerbil
nom.
food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Kirby is on the Finch game. You have a point, chat member.
Mom, can I
Oh.
come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
This game is so hard to talk during.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
There's a lot of dialogue and text, which is not usually in the kind of games that I play. If anything, I usually like skip dialogue and everything. I ate. I'm gonna look at this
I
first.
kept eating and eating.
Don't eat toothpaste. Schlorp, I guess. She didn't even like gag or anything. I ate.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Wouldn't those be like plastic? Or isn't that poisonous berries? Those are totally poisonous berries. 100% poisonous. Okay.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
No surprise
It was
this
a barn swallow going back to her nest.
child died. She drank toothpaste and ate poison.
I reached out for her.
And then fell out of the window. Okay.
And suddenly,
She's a kitty
I was
cat.
a cat.
I'm a kitty cat. And a meow 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 and a meow meow meow. Cat. Can I jump now? Oh, I can jump now. It's probably super
I tried
scripted.
to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I wonder if you can see any of the other family members during this like cutscene portion. Where'd the bird go? I don't. Oh, there's the bird.
Mom and Dad
Oh.
didn't even look at me.
There they be. Okay. Where am I going? Okay. I'm glad that just pressing the spacebar kind of just makes me go where I need to go.
I jumped and I almost
I should
got
be
her.
I should be looking at the environment a lot more because this game, it has a very intriguing environment. I can't see the thing that was out. Oh wait, no, we can. There's a glowing thing out there. I knew there was a thing. Okay, bird. We are on the hunt for bird.
I could
Get in
tell
my
she was
tummy.
getting really tired.
Can we tell that? Okay.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Okay. Get in my
I
belly.
gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Are we an owl?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, pressing spacebar dives down. That is... this is fun. Fun controls. I ain't seeing anything to nibble on, though. Rabbits. Are there rabbits? I am not seeing anything. Unless I am dumb and blind. Oh. Rabbits. Get in my belly. Quite literally a delicious treat.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Wow,
Then I
owls.
flew off to find something bigger.
Like a rabbit? Is she gonna eat the Empire State Building? That sounds like something I would do if I was a bird. The controls to this are really fun though. Like it's you can either use the mouse to go left and right, or you can use
A mama
A and
rabbit.
D. Mama rabbit? I dive bomb, I guess. Oh, did I get it? I got it. I don't think I deserved
She was
it, but
almost too big to carry. I started choking,
nom
but I
nom.
couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay. In the middle of the mountaintops. Okay. What is this? Why? I don't think I can do anything. Oh, you can press spacebar to wiggle. This is insane. Oh. Okay, spacebar and mouse to wiggle. Or mouse 1. Yeah. We be
I rolled
wiggling.
off
I
the
almost got
cliff
hit by a
and into the
car.
ocean. Now,
Whoa.
I was hungrier than ever.
Whoa. Controls, am I right? Well, controls are hard. Controls are hard. I'm really good at controlling
Fat,
video games.
juicy seeds.
Cool. I'm so good at controlling. Nom nom? Nom nom.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh. Okay. We are the apex predator. This one, like, 11-year-old girl is the apex
I
predator.
was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had
I'm a
changed.
tentacle. I be tentacle. Oh, and then pressing the spacebar moves me forwards.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, no, that was just text. I have no idea what's going on. I feel like this has got to be like a near-death hallucination or
Big,
something.
but I moved real quiet.
Because at least in the parts that actually made sense, like we were not eating things that should have been eaten.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
No. Are we done? Did we consume every possible thing? Oh. No, there's more. We gotta go eat the captain. Oh, we walked through the wall. Insane. The music is so loud. Gimme.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the
Slug
sand, and
gaming.
the good smell went into an old pipe.
Slug gaming. I hope you guys can see this alright because it is a little... it's still a little dark even after I turned up the brightness. Slug gaming? Oh, hell yeah. Up the toilet. Are we gonna eat ourselves? Is that what it is? We're gonna go eat Molly?
I got closer and closer.
Yup. Here goes. Child murder, or child suicide? I don't... Child diary reading.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I
Insane.
held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay. That's cool.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Got it. We're gonna be the cat. Okay. I feel as though
This
a
will be
pregnant
obvious
woman shouldn't
later,
be doing this.
But My mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
There's still that thing out there. I don't know what it was, but there's like a little red light on it.
I spent a
Alright.
lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, how do I get out? Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Got it. Whoa. There's a little pill bottle, oxygen container, I think, CRT TV, mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I wonder why. Edith
I hadn't thought of
Junior
myself as
Lake
Edith Jr.
Lake
for a
Trip.
long, long time.
Oh wait, we are Edith Junior. Got it.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
I respect it.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Makes more sense. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Celebration turns to a thingy that I can't
Even
interact
in her
with.
90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, pink room.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big
Frog.
trace.
No mirror. We can't see what ourselves look like, but there's a frog here. And a chair in the bathtub. Which makes sense as far. Wine. That's bad. Drugs are bad. Drugs, bad. There's a secret in the bathroom. Wow. What a great name.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's fun. I don't want to go yet. 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 Okay, we're going. There's a red
Sven
room.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah, it's a funny camera, red room. Where's the light? There it be. There's the red. Oh. Oh, wait, we can get back out. Okay. Oh, because I wasn't done exploring. I was done exploring. Just ignore that. I thought there was gonna be more stuff. Okay. We be going. And now I gotta crawl. Can I read the news? Nah. News is not readable. We can move the chair though. News still not readable. Fort Calvin. I bet. Oh, this is the twins rooms.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Command center. Command center.
I
This
guess
is a
my
cute
grandpa
little thing.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
If I was a kid, I would adore this. Spaceman.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
That's sad.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Am I gonna die from swinging too hard?
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
Am I gonna
But
die
Dad
from
did.
swinging too hard?
He finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
This is making me
Maybe if I hadn't
nervous.
said that.
Maybe it's because I'm in control of it.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. And maybe he'd still be here. But I
Oh
doubt it.
God.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
This is terrifying.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he
Oh,
did.
we're heading towards the thing? Okay. God. I did not think that a simple, like, swing mini game would make me so stressed. But that genuinely got me, like, feeling nervous.
When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Alright. Not nerve-wracking
After
in
the
the
funeral.
slightest.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Can I not see anything with the other half? I mean, hunting,
Mom
camera
said
stuff.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Where was that dialogue supposed to be? Okay. We go this way. That's fun. Off we go. Definitely, like, just half of my interest in this is just the weird architecture. Like, I don't feel like any of this should be in an actual
The
house.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I don't want to go there yet. Do I want to go there yet? Okay, I guess I'm going there yet. There's no way I should have been able to turn around. Oh, this is just a shortcut. Okay. Because this just leads to the top of the stairs. Okay. Shortcut, shortcut. Pumpkin. Milton. And now we're
Growing up,
at Barbara's.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Why is this so interesting? This game is very intriguing. I
I never
can
thought
barely
about how hard
commentate.
it must have been for her afterwards.
Wow. Barb Street. What does the news say? House fire. Rated jobs increased. I can't read. I really can't read. Well, that seems like more story stuff. So I want to make sure I look at the room proper. Oh, that's sad. Wait, did she die on her birthday? Oh God. I would be sad if that was me.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror.
I'm not
What if I
hearing
tried-
A
terror.
gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why
What-
is your basement door locked?
What is this?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding.
See, I knew that there was a
until
thing with
finally
that, but that's about all I remembered.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't
I wonder if you
returned.
can go into the basement early
So
with that.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
At least if you actually
She reached
knew the
for
thing.
music box.
I reached for the music box, yeah.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I'm controlling it now, okay. Stereotypical horror music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Pick it up. What is with this music? I can use it as a weapon. Hell yeah. We're gonna beat somebody
The
up.
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay. Nice. I can't see. It's dead.
The fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. What?
Rick?
Such a
Barb,
long
relax.
fucking
I was
pause.
just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm
Oh,
getting from you
dear.
now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, we walk in again. Imagine this VOD gets copyright striked from the music, because I've definitely heard this song before somewhere. Why did that scare me? There should be nothing spooky about this. There's literally a cartoon pumpkin. Look at that guy. Oh my god, my fucking controller is plugged in, and so it's been vibrating this entire time. I hope that hasn't been loud. Oh god, why did I only just now notice that? My bad. Oh wait, what? Where? I thought there were... Okay. Wait, can I interact with this door? No. Okay. The rooms just looked different. Oh, I can't look around the room, so I'm gonna explore the rest of it by going this way. No, okay, nothing. I don't think I see a kid in there. Just some red.
Vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no, the man door hand hook car door
Saw the
hand.
hook man and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to do anything. Snip.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Why is this in a publicized, like, comic stuff that's, like, actually in the building? We're gonna go around and beat him up.
Molly's door. In years, the hinges grow.
Oh, the man door hand hook car door hand.
The story might not be over yet.
Oh, I wonder if there's something like actually in the house with that, because if this is based on a real story and it has real house stuff in it. This is taking too long. Oh no, it's vanished.
Listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
Ding dong. And it's gonna be Walter or something. I don't... When do I die? When does Barbara die?
at the door. She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. What?
The monsters had come to surprise her. From Barbara.
Oh dear.
Dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
This is so sad.
Her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
It's because she died. She got done in by Brain Dude and Nosferatu.
Here, Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
I wonder if you could see Walter under the bed.
But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Wow. They made a meme out of somebody dying. Not the first time. Still a weird book to have. But okay.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, I mean, I guess that means we go to the basement now. If I can get there. Guessing we gotta go down this way. What are
I guess
you?
now I know why Mom
Oh.
didn't like me playing with the music box.
Alright, and now we get to see... Yep, there it is. Slightly different part of the railing. So if that book was entirely true, which I don't think it was, but there were definitely parts of the book that were true, why the fuck would the real stuff get published? I don't know, because it's just like a comic book. It's not like a tale of like success or anything, or I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I merely do not understand. Key. And off we go. The stairs are very slow in this game. There's the same exact pool table. There's the same exact... I can't see over there. Wonder if these are the little holes that we could see from earlier. Sven.
Mom said
With
the
his
basement
table
was off
saw.
limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
'Cause funny table saw. I get it. There's the dragon. Alright. This game's just fun to look at. Honestly, half of the fun that I'm getting is just going around looking at all the stuff
I
I
saw
can't
Edie sneak
see.
down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I cannot see.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh,
It turned
more
out she was
secret
hiding a lot more
hallways.
than that.
Sorry, I thought I could interact with the thingy. Sorry, taking a swig.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
What?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. He's done some computing stuff. I mean, I want to... all of these, like, altars, I want to interact with last. Just to, like, see the entire area. Oh, well, but that also feels like something important. Whatever. Book time.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
This is about 8 years later, I think. I didn't exactly look at the date too hard.
Even a
I
monster
probably should have.
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I'm so confused.
And then one day, everything just
This is at least like
Stop.
20 years later. No more rumble.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Oh,
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
I hate. Off we go. Can't move the camera at all here. I can't even control the movement down. Okay. Jiggly.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I think it's really entertaining that I'm looking
Whatever
at the
killed
surroundings
Barbara.
and it just forces me towards where the text, but not all the way, just most of the
Molly.
way.
And Calvin.
Oh, wait, no, I want to look this way. Okay, cannot go down that way. Hammer time.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
And
Whatever's
now we're
out
on
there,
train tracks.
I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Okay. So he lived one of the longest, but he didn't really do anything with his life.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm
Well-
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, no. Go. Heavy door. That's a good way of showing that it is very heavy and we're not as confident with our movement as Walter was.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like
And this is
Walter.
more controlled.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't
mean,
want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
are we gonna get hit by a train too? I can't see.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now
Have-
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
There's the thing again. There's no more train tracks, but that thing is still out there. I don't know what it is. But it's like it's been
I
it's
don't know
been
if I should
visible.
even be writing this.
It's been visible the entire game. Chair.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I thought the electricity didn't work. Or oh, is that one of the yeah. Okay. Valid.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
What? Okay. Usually the text tells me where to go. But I guess not. It's probably the best look we're gonna get at whatever that thing out there is. But I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll go. Not much else to do, honestly.
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I'm kind of speechless. Like, I don't I don't know how to say what I'm thinking, or if I am thinking anything. There's just a lot that's happening. A lot of words. It's almost like this is more a story than a video game, because that's what it is. It's just an interactive movie,
And when you
but
look at
not
the
in a bad
house,
way.
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
And here is the swing that went around. Did they fucking leave? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I would just leave a swing like that, if true. Because this is like the most concrete evidence of anything happening in the stories being real. Is this like swing having gone
We've
around?
been
But
surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
but I kind of it's like the swing and then the stuff in the book. But I don't. The book, the comic book feels so dumb to me. Hi, bicycle.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
The Finch family, I guess.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Are those all gerbils? Christopher was a fish. Shotzi is a house. Bailey is also a house. There's a frog that doesn't have a name that I can see.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly was a catbird. Calvin went to the moon. I don't know why okay. I mean, I guess he did work with wood and stuff. Edie, book. Walter. Oh, it's a little train passway. Okay. This looks nice. I enjoy this. This is good. I'm a fan. I like that one. Barbara was a star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, that's the sinking house. And did he never even make it to land? Oh, is that
See it
is
poking
it the
out of the water
house?
at low tide.
Wait. Oh, we finally get to see it. Show me
Edie
that
said
thing.
she dreamed
Yeah.
about the old house
It is the
every
house.
night.
Okay, I'm glad that the thing I've been staring at was actually a thing. Because I was totally worried that was just nothing, and I was like, man, what is this thing in the background? Very enjoyable, though, so far.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had
Sam,
been pretty
Gus,
strict,
and
but it wasn't
Gregory.
enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Lewis. Wait, because I do have the book thing. We still haven't really seen most of these. Or at least like the little like dialogue mini games we haven't seen most of.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Ladder. Up we go. Paper
But looking
plate.
back on it now,
I feel like talking while playing this game is just a dangerous game because I'm
if
gonna
she
walk.
told me there was gonna be so much climbing,
I'm gonna walk 2 feet and there's more.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh God. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, dude, low res America flag. Look at that, America.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Ashtray, propane, more propane grill, and a thingy that I don't know what it is.
They were both pretty intense.
Bear.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Cameras, guns, door. Okay. MREs. So what this man or oh, I should look at the stuff. I want to look at the room before I explore the rest of it. Is this just Sam's room? Is this a pretty big room? There's a this one. The other one of the other rooms had that as well. The like twins rooms or twins room. Okay. I.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
See, this is why you look at every corner, because there might be a little bit more dialogue. Oh, I forget I have to interact with some stuff.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Not quite.
What? Can I move? Oh.
What?
I didn't know I had to zoom in.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Cute little camping trip.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I don't know what else there is to photograph. Well,
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
just taking pictures till
I
the
bet if I could
dialogue's
remember where
done.
that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
I can't really
Give me a
get
minute to
a
check
good
the map.
focus on that. The focus is really wonky. So that like it's hard to get stuff. Do I take a picture of him? I don't know what I'm supposed to take a picture of. I don't know.
Let's see.
What do I take a picture of? I am unsure.
Maybe. Or was it?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
How was I supposed to know that? Okay.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Picture of her. Oh.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Where's the target? I don't know where the target is. Okay.
Let me get the eye.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Perfect timing.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
I'll be walking.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's...
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, no, that so far I think that one's my favorite. Like the getting the camera proper was a bit of a hassle at sometimes, but that was a good way to do the end bit there. I am a fan. Big fan.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
What does that say? Finch control? Gregory. Does that say Gregory? Gregory. Baby. Why is there a fireman pole in the baby room? Divorce contract. No.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Froggy.
I think he saw
Froggy.
things the rest of us don't.
Froggy. Frog. Oh, Fro. What am I doing with as Frog? Fro.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Bad parenting.
Hello?
Bad parenting. Also, I've definitely seen this froggy before. Oh. Get the ducks.
He saw
Yeah.
what his world was like.
Yeah. Froggy gaming. Hell yeah.
Reminded me so much of Calvin.
Gregory. So much of Calvin.
Lost in his imagination.
Lost in his imagination. I want the Gregory. Gregory! Woo! I got an achievement for that.
Whatever it was he saw,
Bum, bum.
it sure made him happy.
Well, this is great. I can't get on it. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. There's a thing at the top. Yeah.
Oh, how silly it sounds.
Soap.
I really want baby being too happy.
Okay.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Froggy? Oh no. Don't make me murder a baby.
I wish he could have told us
God.
about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand.
Froggy.
About everything.
Gregory.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Ooh. Dead baby. Yeah, because we saw K was written on a box in the other end. That would make sense with divorce stuff happening. Here is
I can't imagine my mom ever writing
Gus.
poetry, and yet
Poem for Gus.
a poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Ba, 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 ba. Fun little kite thing. We gaming. Am I supposed to do something? Interact with all this
My
text?
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Alright, we gotta interact with all the text.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
May kiss the bride. Oof. Oh, there's next. Part 2.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yay. I love flipping off authority figures.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that.
Kite's kind of fun to do. Oh, am I a calamity?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad
Whoosh.
repeatedly made.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh.
The thunder
I
sounded much too
am
close
a
and full of
storm.
angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Rah. This is fun. It's very sad, but I enjoy the visuals. I wish that.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Whew. A lot of sad, depresso. Very, very unhap. God, I cannot read these rules. Raise flag. I ain't no patriotism.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Struggling. This is Dawn. Edith's mother. The
Religion
Holy
was another
Bible.
thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, there's the kite.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Wow.
Lewis was born a year later.
More missing Miltons. I got a lot of copies of Milton missing. Like a lot of copies.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Dawn.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in
Milton.
the house again.
Edith. Lewis.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Can't interact with any of that. Great job. Reading is a hoot.
But it didn't last.
Okay, that's kind of fun. Like they did a project on their ancestry, the Holy Bible.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
When Edie gave him a castle. Does that mean Edie is the problem? Because here's Milton's room.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Milton's stuff makes no sense to me, but it's cool, I guess. Also, hi. Oh, this one's the easiest to get into. This one didn't even try to keep me out. Not a chance. It's a door. There's a bunch of news stuff that's hard to read. It's extra historic American Newspapers now oh, wow. Newspapers now available. Amazing. Artist stuff. Oh, we going up on a Tuesday? Wait, today's actually Tuesday. Oh god. Bad joke. I don't like Tuesdays. It's very enjoyable though. The magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. He drew a thing that came alive, I guess. I'm doing good. So far this game is really fun to look at. It's just it's definitely, I feel like this is more of an interactive story than a game or anything. But yeah, looks like Milton drew a door and disappeared through it, which feels despite there being like curses and stuff in this game, I feel like that's a very how do I say it feels very supernatural, whereas the rest of them I feel have very a lot of basis in realism.
Then she sealed the doors.
Or at least like with the other ones I've been able to be like, oh well, I mean that's probably because of this reason, or this thing could have
Whatever Milton
happened.
had found in the house, Mom
But
didn't want it getting out.
that's Milton's thing. It's just well, I mean he drew other parts around the house, but it's got to have been a thing from before he disappeared, unless it was just like running away from home, couldn't deal with the family type stuff. But it's weird that they are trying to imply that he disappeared into artwork when the rest of it is very based in realism.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Lewis blamed himself. I think we're almost near the end of the game.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Cannery. Lewis. Yeah, we are...
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
We are almost to the part of the game that I've heard tales about. Cannot go that way. But yeah, this right here, if I am correct, this is the reason I decided to play this game. Because I have heard exclusively great things about this last part. Which I really hope it lives up, because I don't remember too much about what I heard, but...
Smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Marijuana. This is so true. Haha, weed. It's a Colorado reference. Lewis Finch. I want to look at this.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Alright, here goes.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Alright. Gotta murder fish.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our
Alright.
sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Hydrate. We got it.
His mind began to...
Schlorp. What's going on? Oh, wander. Yeah. Yeah, this is the shit.
I asked him to describe it.
So I'm controlling the hand with my mouse, cutting off the fish heads, and I'm controlling the little
said he started
hallucination
small.
on the left with my WASD.
Imagining a labyrinth.
Oh,
He'd feel his way about.
this is already great.
Then something moved.
I feel like the text has got to be the correct way, but I just want to explore everything.
Bats.
Bats.
And toads.
Oh god, this is so cool already.
And things that have not names.
Things that have not names.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh god, this is so cool.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Encouraged him.
It seemed very promising at first.
This is so fucking
He told me
cool.
he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He
Lewistopia.
built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, 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 ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Then he made musicians.
Musicians. This is so fucking cool. It's like I don't know how to
Songs
explain
for
it,
them
but
to
this
play.
is great. Just being able to
Talked
like
about starting a band.
making something
always humming
multitasking like this is so good.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
This is
He
so
no longer
cool.
spoke at the cannery,
No longer spoke at the cannery.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won.
This is so cool, man.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
A game for him. Oh my gosh. Oh.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Sorry, this is impossible
He started
to
drifting away
say
from
words
our reality.
during.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Part of Lewis kept sailing on. Okay. This is so fucking
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
handsome queen.
God, this is so fucking good. I'm sorry, I can't even say anything else. This is just great.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents. Hell yeah. I love sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
Yeah, this is so cool, man. I am gushing for this so hard.
He followed the sound of her.
Hell yeah, electric guitar. Cool.
Electric sitar.
Sitar. I thought it said guitar. It's hard to focus on it. Oh my god, yes. Dun, 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 dun.
His chase led him to a
Sheesh.
golden palace
Oh,
east
okay.
of the sun and west of the moon.
East and west don't exist in space.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Whoa, this is so fucking
He knew
cool.
the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it.
So
In
proud
his
of
own
having
eyes,
created it.
he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
This is so fucking cool, man.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, no more chopping. Oh. That one's definitely ours with the funny weed stickers. Whew. Yeah, there it is. We have a little bootleg switch. And the Chinese
Began
food.
to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
This is us. That's me. Wait, who am I then? If that's me, then who am I? He's not doing the thingy anymore. Huh.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
This is so fucking cool, man.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Kitty. Oh, Molly, the cat.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Sorry. Hydrating. This is such a guillotine. This is a guillotine. I'm gonna KMS myself. Live on Twitch.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That is... Whoa. Yeah, that was worth. That was definitely worth buying and playing this game. Jeez. Because I had heard that like that section right there is good, and that I
On
can
the way back from
understand
Lewis's
why.
funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Stepping on packing peanuts. Cool. Quite literally, oh boy.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
There's the
Maybe it
house
should
out
have
on the
come
lake
sooner.
again. God, this game is so pretty. I am a fan of this game. I
But it
enjoy.
had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
And this is my room.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Let me in. Let me in. I'm so very much intrigued into this game now.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, are we going to the
It was
house?
the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. when the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Alright. Gaming. I can very much see.
I got turned around.
Yup, okay. Forced an obstacle into my way. I can assure you I was on the right path.
For a while, I wandered.
Don't you know the best tip to do when you get lost is to stay still, Grandma?
I started seeing things.
A deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I'm sorry, my commentary is so terrible this stream. I kind of knew from the start that it would be bad commentary, though.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, I moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Fun interactiveness.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
I like the interactiveness of all of
she
these.
started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. Jeez. That was good. I am glad that I did that. Although, I think I somehow missed like all of the achievements. I don't know. I just opened up the Steam thing and it said that there was an achievement for seeing a name in the credits, so I guess I will hang out until then. Maybe not on stream, but I do like saying stuff after I finish games. I like saying words. Usually it's about like if the game was fun or difficult or anything like that. I'd say very easy. Like a child could very much easily do it. It might take them a bit longer, but it's not bad. It is a enjoyable story. I'm still not quite sure what some of the stuff means or anything like that, but it is a fun thing to look at and experience. And I would say that I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, but honestly, I'm mostly just like enjoying the fact that the game existed. Like, genuinely very fun, very enjoyable. There's Johan's name. Yep, there's there's the achievement. What other achievements do I have? Great Owl. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2 swoops. I don't want to replay the entire... Okay, so the achievements in this game are bad. That's confirmed that the achievements in this game are kind of bad. But, very good experience. I was told to play it mostly just for the last part of the game, and it definitely was worth it at the very end. Like, the part for Lewis was super good. Like, it wasn't intense or hard to do or anything like that. It was just very enjoyable. Like, the story, like, because by the time that I got there, I was very invested in the story, and like the fish thing, because it was literally with the fish thing, it's you moved your mouse left, you moved your mouse right, you pushed your mouse forward. That was all you had to do for the fish thing. I thought you had to like click to grab the fish and everything, so I was putting extra worries into that, but that was very enjoyable. The multitasking thing there, because it was literally just moving left and right, or like moving with WASD and like moving the mouse, which you do in like almost every game. It was just very different the way that they did it there, and I kind of wish that I could... Excuse me. I really wish that there was a something where they could take that a little bit further, because I think it's very enjoyable to have multiple things to balance at once in a video game, at least. And of course, I don't really know if there was anything about like you have to get like all of the fish heads chopped. Like, you totally might be able to just ignore that entirely, but I think it was very enjoyable with the way that it was. I liked looking at all of the environments and everything. Some of the games were a little bit lackluster. I know it started off with the Molly one, which I think was... It wasn't my least favorite one, but it went on for a long time, and I felt that there were a lot of times where it was a little bit confusing. But that's not too bad, knowing you're just like going through the game. I can be a fan of not having information shoved at me, which they definitely did that. Like, a lot of the minigames and stuff were just like they just put you in a situation and you figured it out, which I think was very enjoyable for the most part. Replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Got it. But yeah, I think that's it. Very fun stream. Very enjoyable this entire time. Thank you to anyone and everyone that showed up. I will catch you all next time.